Oh boy. Okay, everybody. I think we're on. Good morning, everyone. I have to go
And
over
Susan,
here.
you're out says hello.
Hi, Susan.
And Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. Both you young ladies. Sandra said hello to Susan, I see. So, live reactions. Um, Gladys. Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, September 25th, 2025. And Christmas is in 3 months. Can you believe that? I can't. 3 months from today. I mean, we just had it, didn't we? And but yet, when we were kids, it seemed like it took forever to get there. But that's the difference between now and then, right? Okay, so today is UFO Day. So whatever you guys want to work on, everybody's working on something different. So I'm going to work on my stitch book over here. I haven't worked on it yet this week, and I need to get it, at least little ways done. Um, Although I do have some of it done already, um, which I can show you guys better if this is down. Okay. This one, got to get a yellow to fill that one in, and this page here, this is where I'm at. Okay, so I got all my yarn over there. Now I was using a hoop, but it got too slippery and it kept sliding all over the place. So it's easier to do it this way, anyways, without the hoop. Okay, my needle. So I'll set my stitch book over here, and I'm gonna work on this one. So far, this has taken me quite a while to do this one particular um, page. Okay, let me get to the chat.
Sandra said you have shade in a long time.
Nope, I sure haven't. But now that the weather's cooling off, I'll start crocheting again. But I don't want to crochet in the summertime. Are you kidding me? Way, way, way too hot for that. Okay, let me pick. Gonna make that one more red, I think. Red is the symbol that stands out. I do not have the ironing board today, so I have to do this the hard way. Yeah. In the summer, it's too hot to even think about taking out my crochet, right? Unless it's something small. Then it'll be okay. But I'm gonna have to cut this at an angle. Yep. Yep. Hoping to get away with it, but no can do. Now let's see if I can get it to go in. It's hard to get this because I don't have any nails. There we go. You got D today, Sandra? Why is it so hard to go in? Right. I have too many threads. That's what's going on here. Okay. I knew there had to be a reason. I knew it. I still can't get it in. Come on. Is she feeling any better? Okay, this is getting to be a bit ridiculous. There we go. Finally. Okay, and try to not. Any kind of, threads or anything that I do stuff like this on, I make sure I tie a knot. Still has a runny nose, and her cry sounds funny. Oh, poor baby. I hope she feels better soon, Sandra. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. I need this for my wrist. Okay, I'm going to start here. This is going to be the circle. Okay. Jen asked me last night, she goes, "What are you going to work on tomorrow, Mom?" And then I go, oh, I'm going to work on my stitch book. I had to think about it for a minute. What haven't I worked on? Work on my stitch book. Let's do this part first. Come back. Okay. And I'll do this part. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. I'm working on my stitch book. That's my UFO for today. Hugs to cutie patootie. Yeah, poor little baby's not doing good. Because this last one here, this last row is all going to be probably the same color. I'm not sure yet. Take me a while to get to it, right? And then the next page, I believe, is more plants. I don't remember. It's been so long. How's your day going so far, Cheryl? Good, I hope. Hi, Beverly. Susan, I'm prepping projects to take for open sew this afternoon. Nice. Now, open sew. Anything you want to sew? Is that what that means? Okay, Beverly and Susan are saying hi to each other and Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl says, finished disappearing 9 patch completely. Moving on to quilting a quilt from my tote from 2022. My daughter will donate it to the school volleyball pink out cancer auction. It has a lot of pink. Oh, I bet it's pretty, huh? Can everybody saying hi? How are you doing, Beverly? That is sweet of her, isn't it, Sandra? Yes. I like volleyball. I used to love volleyball. I didn't make it a hobby, but I always liked it. It wasn't something that I went out for. I was busy. I did track and softball and swimming and um just a second, I gotta get that. And basketball, I was pretty busy all year round. But I always loved volleyball. Where we lived in Costa Mesa there that we moved from, um, they had volleyball courts, which I always saw people out there playing, having fun. It was in the sand. It was, you know, I probably could have played it, could have taught Jen how to do it, but that thought never entered my mind. It was by the one pool up in the front by the office, which our apartment wasn't too far, across the street right there and go a couple apartments down, and there it was. Okay, there's the circle. Hey, I did pretty good. Getting better at this, huh? Um, okay. Beverly's doing good. I'm doing okay, Beverly. Thank you for asking. Gladys throwing up little gifts. I'm not sure. Oh, she's making her Christmas the presents thing. The presents quilt that she's doing.
Yes, I'm sewing the hourglass for the
Okay, and Cheryl says, daughter said that I had all my birthday/Christmas quilts done before my goal of October 1st. So could I donate a quilt? I'll layer and pin today and get to quilting. Still be done by August 1st. I know you're quick, Cheryl. Susan, yes, whatever and how much you want to work on. The last two I was hand quilting. Today, bringing my blockhead blocks and sashing so can sew that top together as well as a couple other things to work on. Now, do you have to bring your own machine to Susan, or do they have one there that they furnish for you? Because I remember when I had to bring my own machine when I did this. Oh, okay, cut that. Cut it. Now these little things in between um they're going to be of a green color, I think. Or blue. Blue. Blue's better, huh? Red, blue. Okay. That one blue that I think is really pretty, this one. So, this one, but I don't. I've got a bag inside a bag, right? Okay, I don't see any. Oh, I will. It's just so dang pretty, this color. I love it. Cheryl says, thankful I already had this top and backing piece and waiting to be finished. There you go. Susan, bring your own machine. We meet at the church fellowship hall where we have our guild meetings at. Oh, okay. So you bring your own. Yeah, that's what I had to do too when I was making that pillow. I had to bring my own also. So now I only need two of these. Remember, each of these strands here have six, and you can separate them fairly easily. That's nice that you guys, get to do that and enjoy each other's company and things like that. Um, do they serve refreshments or anything like that, or you just or bring your own? Well, if a needle's going to drop for whatever reason, let it drop so you don't get jabbed and you don't end up getting blisters like I have. Bring your own food. Hi, Carrie. How you doing, hon? I miss you. She says hello to everybody. Okay, now Susan said hi, Carrie. Okay, so these are all going to be blue. They're going to be the same color going around the circle, providing I can get it started. Hey, just a second. Dave, Dave, somebody's at the door. All right, hold on, guys. I don't know. It might be for that inspection.
Hold on. What's going on, Nathan? You're, hey, man, fine. What's been going on? Oh man, not too much. Um,
Hi, Nathan.
you got Dylan working? Yeah, he's got all the B building and I've got all of this. Yeah, that's it's mainly in this area.
Hi. Good, and you?
Too much home. That's awesome. I really appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
she's been asking, she asked a couple times for baby stuff and a couple ways, said, yeah, so.
Yes, everybody's saying hello and all that. So, what happened?
Just like us, we're not rich people. Just as much as I make is about what I pay. Yeah, the same with us. Yeah, it's crazy out here. But then you have to live somewhere to make money. Yeah. Then it costs to live.
I've lived in a van.
I would love to.
That's,
I mean, well, there's pros and cons. And obviously, sometimes you have to. Sometimes that's not always.
This is a lot more harder than I thought it was going to be.
I guess.
I don't know what this is called. I have no idea.
I mean, yeah.
It appears to be um some kind of a flower, but I don't know. I've never seen one that had the circle around it like that. And I don't know.
yeah, it's on. You walk out too bad. Yeah. So you thought about getting something on the side?
I do as much as I can, as much as the opportunity comes up, I do. Been a little busy, the past few months just preparing for the safe and stuff, but yeah, always watching my thing.
He says.
I'm trying to build my own. Know that it's good.
On the side.
I like how this is turning out.
Sitting around.
It looks really good. I'm not exactly hitting the black lines like I should, but it's there.
All day long yesterday. So 3:30 was like a big building like this, the smaller one, the D building.
Yeah.
And so yeah, today we have two of these big buildings. It's gonna take us all day. I mean, it's 10:30 and I'm only. You got it. I go downstairs.
What-
We started came through here.
Or the top one.
Yeah. Oh,
What have you heard,
that way.
Nathan? What have you heard about these guys moving?
I actually don't know for sure when they're moving now. What I have heard, there's been employees moved in, and they're like our leasing agent. It kind of is weird. Chase is living here, working at Ion, and then our manager, our assistant manager, is living at his property, working here. So yeah, she took court. He wanted to live at his place. She was like didn't have a place to live. Luckily, she started working with us. The opportunities. Yeah. So now that spot got taken, but we are about to be buying a bunch of nice properties. Actually, the place that he was working. I mean, his property is nice, but then for Oscar working at it, ran down property, so they don't want to live.
Oh,
Oscar just became manager. Of another property. I don't ever. So they're just looking for opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's expensive out here. Yeah.
there we go. I thought it was going to be all messed up, but fixed itself. Good.
Downstairs. But yeah, I'm sorry it was just the end of summer. Like, what the hell? Sorry. So
I'm still trying to get the date.
well, that's looking out for us. Like a community family. I love it. I love living there.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Right.
Hey, dude.
Have a good day. Contact you later. You soon.
Thanks.
Time consuming, but it's worth it in the end. I hope it's going to be pretty when I get all done with it. I hope that's my objective is to um make it look nice because Jen said she wants it when I so I was happy to hear that. Yeah, how's that look, guys? You like it? Western Washington is expensive for sure. Yep, Nathan got that one right, didn't he? My sister misled me. But it's really no different than living in California. So, except the taxes. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to these taxes. Okay, you guys, now you can see it. What do you think? I still have to do the yellow, but that's it so far. Mm, yellow, yellow. I don't see any little strands of yellow. Of course not. Let's use this. What's the name of the company that? All right, 32.6. What is the name of the country? Embroider Plus. Um,
Carrie
8.75 yards.
Carrie said we're living in Toronto. We're living in Toronto is where we're living, and Toronto is 22. We're living in Toronto is 2,200. We're living in Toronto is $2,200. We're living.
Yep.
And Charles is looking really good, Kathy.
Thank you. This apartment that I'm in right here is 3,400.
Carrie says the high will you have to pay separately from your rent. That's what she said.
Yeah. Um, and I don't have to pay for Chase anymore, which is good. But they did our parking place an extra 25, so that's now 75, and the rent went up a little bit.
That'd be the economy for you.
Yeah. Okay. Try this one in a knot. And really, though, it doesn't matter where you live, unless I even think if you live out in the middle of nowhere, it's going to be expensive these days. Some places are less expensive than others. My friend Wendy, she lives in Idaho, I think. Oh, Iowa. I always get it mixed up. And they pay hardly anything for rent. They got a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 story. Um, it's like kind of like a condo, and she only pays 1,100. So just depends on where you live, right? You want to live where you pay us an arm and a leg, or do you want to live in Of course, I wouldn't mind living over there where my friend lives, but and then my brother, he just moved to Surprise, Arizona, and he says it's really, really expensive. He said it's way more than even California. I find that hard to believe, Ronnie. And he goes, no, it's true. But they love it, so that's all that matters. He's got a 3 bedroom, 3 bed, 2 bath with a pool. He had to have the pool, and it's kind of expensive for him. His mortgage is over 4,000 a month. Okay, Carrie, I'm paying 1,100 for my bicycle apartment. Are you really? And Susan, it is more expensive here as so many West Side people have sold their homes, making a small fortune, so builders charge more. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah. Like I've told people before, I go, if you don't like it, move. If you're not happy, move. One state I would never, ever, ever live in is Florida. No, 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 no. Too hot, too humid. It's my last one here. All right. Hi, Loretta. Hello, everyone. Watching while cleaning the closet out. How are you besides cleaning out closets? How's your day going? Okay, now this one is complete. You got the get over there. I pulled this over by mistake when I was sewing. There we go. Okay, that one is done. Okay, now this one. Um, See how much of this. Have you guys ever seen, you know, are these flowers or what are they? I don't have a clue.
Where?
These right here, are they flowers?
I don't know.
I don't either. Very strange.
You should call them whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, there you go. Oops, totally missed. Um, Carrie, I'm on my 18th. Oh my gosh, diamond painting. Finished the other one last night, Captain. Wow, Carrie. And Cheryl says hi, Loretta, and Loretta says, "Ugh, it's time. LOL, it's time change clothes to fall even in Florida." I'm sorry, I would not live in Florida.
Not here.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that obviously that love Florida. People go there to retire. That's wonderful, but it's just not for me.
Well, I got the fall clothes. It's not time yet for me.
Yeah, I don't have any fall clothes, so mine are the same year round. Where's my scissors? Okay, all these little circles here. Oh, there we go. One, two, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 of them. So, um, and it looks like because it is a circle, I'm going to need to do each of them 4 different times. Loretta, oh, Kathy, don't say you're sorry. You say that too much. Ha ha. It's just another state. I've lived in several and I love Arizona more than any. Yeah, I'm from Phoenix, as you all know. My family's out there. Um, so this is the third state I've ever lived in. Now, I would love to go to Florida to visit. Is it Epcot Center? Is that what it's called? Walt Disney World and all that? I'd like to see the difference in Walt Disney World versus Disneyland. Um, Many people have said that Walt Disney World is better than Disneyland. I would like to see that for myself. Now, if I take this and
This one says, I love Arizona as well, the beauty of Southwest desert. Was visiting there this year.
Arizona's nice. Um, I would move there again. I bathe my little brother's pool. And when it gets hot there, it's a hot dry. It's not humid. So there's a difference, and that doesn't bother me. The humidity bothers. Loretta, it's beautiful. I've lived in Phoenix also on Cactus and 19th. Oh, we were on Barry Lane, and that's all I remember. If I remember right, it was close to a freeway. But I'll tell you right now, I would never live in Arizona without a pool. No, 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 no. Like Dave's been looking at homes in Oregon, and I said, well, make sure you find one that has a pool.
This says her brother lives in Tucson.
Tucson. I knew that, Susan. Yes, definitely different, says Loretta. Yep. Oh, this one filled in itself. Okay, that'll be my surprise flower. Because I'm not taking it out. Okay, I want to remind everyone that Sandra's on at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock Central and 3 o'clock Eastern today. She follows me, and then Shady Susan is on at 7 o'clock Eastern tonight, 6 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Pacific. She's not here today. She had to do something with Sparky. Not sure exactly what. Interstate 17 probably, or Interstate 10. That sounds familiar. Yep, Interstate 10. It was so long ago that we lived there, but if if memory serves, because I remember we got on the freeway, um, in the 10 freeway in Anaheim. Well, we had to drive to it. I think it was a 91 to the 10 or 57. I don't know. But we got on the 10 in California and just took it all the way in. So, yeah, it was the 10. And when we used to go visit my aunts, when we moved to, you know, California, Arizona, it would take 8 hours. But they finally got it. I don't know how they did it, but they got it to where it was only 6 hours, which I thought was, shaving off 2 hours is pretty good. So, I need one of those computer things behind me, like Laura Lynn has, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I'm not sure exactly how much you guys can see what I'm doing. Two tangle blocks prepped. Chase, he's being cute. And Loretta said yes. But that's not as bad as when we used to go to Fish Lake out there in Utah. Holy cow, that would take 12 hours to get out there. But I didn't mind. It was a motor home, so we could get up and walk and play games at the table and things like that. So I don't think there was a TV. I don't remember. It was a big, big motor home. And of course, my mom and dad got to bed. Could even use the bathroom if you wanted to. That part was cool. I think we did that about 8 years, and then we were coming home, and my mom, I remember she was making grilled cheese for lunch there, and the something happened, and it just shut everything just shut down, and in Vegas. There's another one, two of them. And so we never did that again, but I enjoyed it. Okay, this one's almost done. And one more to go. This last one here. Oops, glad I saw that. Just like embroidering and all that, you want to make sure that your tail doesn't come out. It's pain, but it does. I mean, it really and truly is. here. And there's another one. Oh, yay. So I messed up on three of them, but kind of looks good, so I'm just going to leave it. Okay, there it is. What color? Lovely skins. Um, and always bury the scissors over here. Okay, it doesn't matter where you start. Your stitches look very nice. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you very much. I always wanted to do this, and I just had to wait for the right person to teach me. And the right person finally did, and that's Sandra. FPP, EPP, this, she taught me it all. So now I have to buy fabric so that I can do my lion's head. Sandra said hello, Loretta. Because he's EPP. No, I had to go change a Miss Smelly Pants. Thank you, Gladys. Loretta said hi, Sandra and Dee. And Sandra said thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Gladys.
Sally didn't say that. I said that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gladys. I thought I said, didn't say
You said
Gladys.
Sandra.
Gladys said.
He's changing diapers.
Yeah, okay. Gladys said thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Gladys. You think that you said something that you didn't. That's what just happened.
That's okay. My YouTube is being today on my side.
Uh-oh.
At the point where I had to close the page and open it again on
YouTube.
Firefox.
Okay, I need the yellow again. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to fix that line that's on the first one that I need to take care of. That's yellow. One straight line. Wasn't sure if it was time to wake up Sleeping Beauty yet.
It's only 1 o'clock my time.
Okay.
I mean, you could wake her up early if you wanted to.
Doesn't mean she's going to get up, though, right?
Yeah. We
I
have
think I
Krafts all
will.
day.
I think I will, just to be mean. Jen, time to get up. Rise and shine.
Should be grumpy.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about one that seven dwarfs.
I tell you this, Gladys, I don't put up with it. I go, you're going to be in that kind of a mood? Go in your room. I don't want to hear it. I do it to both of them. Dave, too.
I don't hear it, Maya. You hear that? Ow, rat.
Oh boy, come on. There we go.
Say, go to your room, Maya. She probably just wants more food. I refuse to give her more because she still has some in her bowl.
Do you let her have dry food like all day?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we do for Chase. And then he gets his canned food also.
nope, I don't have any of that.
Of all our cats that we've had, Chase is the one that Dave loved the most. So whatever he needs, Dave gets it.
He's spoiled rotten.
Mm-hmm. I go, like Alex, our dog. We had a lot of medical issues with him, and I said, but if Chase needed something at the vet, you just hand over the money and not say anything. And he goes, "Yep, you got that right, Kathy." I said, "Well, so what's so fair about that?"
He probably likes cats better than dogs.
Yeah. So does Jen. I'm like the dog person. Someday I will get another dog. But there you guys. That little thing right there. I want to do the one that needs to be done here real quick while I have the needle and the proper thread. Nope, that's not the right thread. Darn it. I don't want the golden one. Well, I did want to do it. Okay, now the, I'm going to check on something before I. Oh. Okay, this is my lion's head. Okay. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 colors. Um, we have 126. pieces. And we have nothing that says the colors. Wow. You know, most of them give you whatever color you want to use. And I mean, it has it over here, but it doesn't say what the colors are. Over here. Hmm, that's weird. Just says the materials needed. Wow. Okay, so this here, what is that? Okay, I think I'm gonna do the outside one color, this one color, that one color, that one, and that one. So I'll need 5 different colors. Let's start with a lighter green. Last night my thumbnail here came off, so it kind of hurts a little bit. Okay.
Thumbnail, is that what you said?
Yeah, the corner of my thumb right here, the nail came off.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. It started bleeding, and you know, like sometimes where you get a hangnail,
Yeah.
it's like right here, right there. And so I just now hit it again and made it re-hurt it. If when you cut it at a slant, it does go in better most of the time. There we go. Hey, see, like on the other side of this page, all those are plants. I know that. I just have to look up and see what kind of plants they are, so I have to look them up. And how many of you guys would do something like this? would be interested in doing something like this, I should say. They were showing a demo on it on um YouTube. Oh no, I'm sorry. Not YouTube. Amazon. I go, hey, that looks like fun. Keep hitting my phone. I'd prefer a sampler, not a book. Well, okay. What I'm going to do when I'm done is I'm going to make it smaller, the little blocks, and then use my paper thing, punch holes, and then get yarn and tie it all together. I think it'll look really nice. So it would make, I don't know how many pages, but it'll make a little book. And I think that'll be really cute. And I'm glad that they gave you the option. You can either keep it like this or, you know, do the book. And then you cut where it says stitch book, you cut that. Because you're going to have to make it smaller. No, a little bit down. I don't think I saw a sampler one like this. Because I'm thinking if I did, then I would have probably gotten that over this, but I don't think I did see a sampler. Well, my friends, time to head out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You too, Susan.
Bye, Susan.
You have fun. A lot more of these than I thought there were. Donna said bye, Susan, and Beverly said bye, Susan. Yes, Miss, you're out. Have a good time. We were checking into the price of how much it would cost to, at the community center over here. They did the senior citizens, right? And it's if we do a family, which all three of us, it would cost 1,800 a year. No, I'm not going to pay no 1,800. Cheryl should have a good time. I do know they have a quilting class. And I believe you have to pay $55 or something like that. That's reasonable if you want to take a class, right? But to join for that kind of money is just it's a bit much. I should have counted all these little circles. Not circles, lines around. Okay, I gotta stand up for a minute. Stretch my back a little.
You get backache.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. Oh,
It's probably the chair you're sitting in.
this chair is so uncomfortable.
Like I said,
I need a new one. It's old, it's falling apart, like my bed.
yeah, go get your gaming chair.
That's okay. It's buried in Jen's tomato plant. She took the leaves and put it on it so that the leaves wouldn't drip down. Okay, that should do it. Can you make sure she's up, Dave? Please. Hey, it's getting to the end. Yay. Man, see how many there are. It didn't look like it until I started doing this that it was that much. But now, All right, the last one. Yay. Flip it over. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see all that? All the green there? All the way around. We have to go closer. Can y'all see it? There's a lot. Okay. Okay, next color. Um, Orange. Problem here. Cut this one at an angle also. Hopefully it'll work. I thought it was there, but it wasn't. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty small piece, huh? I'll see how far it goes. I know I'm gonna have to get another piece, but for now, Is she awake? Okay, thank you. I keep making I keep going through the other side over here and I don't mean to. Have needles will travel. Remember, Sandra's on in 20 minutes. Thereabouts. And Susan's on tonight. Sandra K?
What's the name of her channel?
Uh-huh. That's all it is Sandra K. Oh, okay, quit jabbing my finger. Mm. I'm hoping the green is more pronounced with me adding this orange next to it. That you can tell the two colors. That's what I'm hoping. because it is a very light green. Now, if I were coloring this, I would color each of these different colors. Each of these little lines. But do you know how long that would take me if I tried to do it this way? Each one, different colors. Oh my gosh, I'd be at it. I don't even want to think about it. Hmm, getting smaller. What's going on? Kathy, are you doing what I'm doing? What are you doing, Lana? I'm doing some embroidery here. A book, a stitch book. That's what I'm doing. Oh no, I'm cross stitching, working on Christmas ornaments and stuff. Nice. No, this is embroidering the book. I do have a Halloween cross stitch that I need to get done. Didn't look too difficult. Okay, the last one. Hmm,
Hi, Lana.
Now, can you guys see it now? Can you see the green in here next to the orange? Beverly says, "Hey, Lana." And Lana, be right back. Need to check on mom. I'd like to do the Halloween diamond painting that you were doing, but in cross stitch. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that's done. That's done. That's all done. Put it back together. Put it back together. Goes like this. Actually, it just goes in here. Okay, and the needle goes back here. So I don't lose it. Okay. Like I said, I do have a Halloween cross stitch. It's Spooky Sweets, it's called. And this one right here is free. No haunted houses or anything like that, but also not hard to do. I mean, I should get started on that. Been hanging around for a while. I got a couple of things that I'm open here. Okay. Don't want to cut it. This is really hard to do with my sore thumb. Looks like there's more than one layer. Okay, thank you. An extra thread here they gave me. Um, okay, they gave me an extra bobbin. Mhm. Oh, scrappy patchy quilt kits. Okay, everything's in here. This is what friends are for. 5-inch square. It'll be like this, but it'll be the felt instead of the anti-pill plush fleece backing. Okay. There are 84 of these squares, and the patterns are set. So that was super nice of them. Super duper, super duper. Okay, then I got to open this box. Open it. This one's from the Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, okay, this is my Halloween. Um, this is the backing and all that I need for the Halloween uh, spooky box. Wands. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was waiting for the back of the and the rest of the spooky box. Okay, put that in here so I don't lose it. Hey, and it's that. Because I couldn't remember if I had ordered it or not. I'm glad I did because it's gonna sell out real quick. Usually when I go to get the finishing things I need for what I'm working on, they're gone. They're sold out, and they don't have any more. Come on. Okay. Sandra had to go get ready.
Yes, she's on.
She's
She got the
on. Okay.
notification.
Okay. Are there any questions, comments, anything of that nature? I know I didn't do much today, but I was working.
Everybody's saying goodbye.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to Sandra's. I'm gonna use these little floss things, little pumpkins, on the Halloween thread that I have over here to do this Halloween cross stitch that I need to get done. Okay, well, if there aren't any questions or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and leave. Don't forget about Susan tonight, 7 Eastern. Okay? And we'll all just hop on over to Sandra's. And you guys all have a great day, and thank you so much for coming. Okay?
See everybody tomorrow. Bye.
See everybody at Gladys's tomorrow at 4 o'clock, or yeah, 4 o'clock Central.
Yep.
Tomorrow you'll see Gladys and myself. And then the private Zoom on Saturday. Um, let Gladys or I know if you want to come on with us. We have a good time. So, but it's certainly up to you. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Thanks for coming, Gladys. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.